What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the newest installment here on DMT Infinity. And in this video, I'm going to be telling all of you who my personal top 10 favorite musicians of all time are. And in this video, I have a special guest. If y'all haven't seen episode 9 or episode 9.9 of my podcast, The Psychedelic Point of View, then go check out episodes 9 and episode 9.9 of my podcast, A Psychedelic Point of View. And in this episode, we have the badass herself, sharing her personal top 10 favorite musicians of all time. So, let's go ahead and get right into the list.
DMT Infinity.
He's gonna fucking train your brain.
Shout out to DMT Infinity.
This is a collaboration with DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity, you crazy motherfucker. This is our local astronaut. DMT Infinity is our local astronaut. You know, right now, NASA has a couple guys in space, and who cares what they're doing, because DMT Infinity is the real astronaut. This boy is steady blasting off, if you know what I'm saying.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity.
DMT Infinity. 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 Infinity.
At number 10, I have Andrew Dennis Biersack. Andrew Biersack is most popularly known for his roles in Black Veil Brides and as Andy Black, and some of my personal top favorite songs from Andrew Dennis Biersack would have to be Put the Gun Down, In the End, Lost It All, The Legacy, We Stitch These Wounds, the original version, and of course the original remake of We Stitch These Wounds. But Mavis, let's hear your number 10.
Okay, so starting at number 10, I have Marilyn Manson, and the song I chose is Twerking. Not only is Antichrist Superstar one of my favorite albums, but Twerking was actually one of the very first songs I listened to when I was high on shrooms.
At number 9, I have Cradle of Filth. I personally think that the lead singer of Cradle of Filth, Danny Filth, is literally a modern-day Shakespeare, and I think that his work with Cradle of Filth is absolutely phenomenal, inspiring, and absolutely motivating in every way, shape, and form. Some of my favorite songs from Cradle of Filth are Satanic Mantra, Her Ghost in the Fog, Frost on Her Pillow, and Amphetamine. If you have not heard Cradle of Filth, then I would certainly recommend checking out Cradle of Filth. Nonetheless, Mavis, let's hear who you have at number 9.
9, I have Type O Negative, and the song I chose is My Girlfriend's Girlfriend. It was actually one of the very first songs I listened to, and I find it to be pretty catchy.
Number 8. I have Mark Dreams 2. Now, at this very moment in time, I would have to say that all of my favorite songs from Mark Dreams 2 are literally every single song that I have heard from his upcoming album, Psychedelics and Computers. However, if you're into rap music, then you may also be interested in some of my favorite rap tracks from him, which are entitled Here We Go, My Little Princess, and This Is the Year. Nonetheless, let's see what Mavis has at number 8.
8, I have Mushrooms and White, and the song I chose is Immaculate Misconception. I chose this song because it's actually one of the very first songs that really got me into metalcore music.
At number 7, I have A Perfect Circle. If y'all have not heard of A Perfect Circle, then go check out A Perfect Circle. In fact, if you are interested in getting into A Perfect Circle, then I would recommend checking out some of my favorite songs from them. These songs include titles such as Judith, Thinking of You, Annihilation, their cover of John Lennon's Imagine, Pet, Lullaby, Counting Bodies Like Sheep to the Rhythm of the War Drums, and even their song Hourglass. Nonetheless, let's see who Mavis has at number 7.
7, I have Lamb of God, and the song I chose is Memento Mori. I chose this song because I actually love the way the singer of Lamb of God sings the beginning of the song. If he were to make an acoustic version of any of his songs, I'd listen to that all day.
At number 6, I have Pierre XO. If y'all have not heard of Pierre XO is a YouTuber who has quite a few YouTube channels actually, and has collaborated on quite a few others. However, Pierre XO is also a remarkable musician, and I absolutely love his work. However, I would have to say that my top 2 favorite songs from him are Red Blazer, which is a diss track that he made, and a much more interesting, much more in-depth, much more philosophical, much more political song. The wokest song for when fascism takes over during the crisis. I think that these 2 songs are absolutely fantastic, and if you all have not heard them, then I would recommend checking them out. However, the wokest song for when fascism takes over the crisis has actually been renamed to Blind, but if you haven't heard it, then go check it out, and go check out the music video as well.
Number 6, I have Get Scared, and the song I chose is Don't You Forget the Sun. Get Scared was actually one of the very first bands that I really connected on an emotional level in my teens. And even though a majority of their songs are really emo and depressing, I still enjoy it.
Number 5, I have 9 Inch Nails. Now, if you were to ask me, so regarding 9 Inch Nails, or just regarding Michael Trent Reznor, what would you say that the top 2 most incredible songs from this artist are? What are the ones that you vibe with the most? And the only songs that would come to mind if you were to ask me that specific question would be Something I Can Never Have and Right Where It Belongs. These 2 songs are my absolute favorite songs from Michael Trent Reznor, and I think that they are some of the most impactful songs that have ever been put into the world of music. Because if you look at Something I Can Never Have, this is a musical representation of the most genuine form of heartbreak. And if you look at Right Where It Belongs, this is one of the most genuine representations of just pure nihilism. I mean, these songs are absolutely phenomenal, and whether you vibe with them or not, I think that they are some of the most impactful, most revolutionary songs in their particular genre.
5, I have Pierce the Veil, and the song I chose is Hold On Till May. I actually really like the duet with Vic and Juliet, which is why I chose this song. I just think it's really beautiful.
Number 4, I have Corpse, also known as Corpse Husband. Corpse Husband absolutely blew my mind the first time that I heard one of his songs. I don't even remember what the first song that I heard was, but oh my god, that dude's voice is absolutely angelic. I absolutely love listening to his music, and it isn't just that his voice is just absolutely incredible all by itself, because, you know, it is like, that's one thing, if he had that voice but couldn't flow, couldn't write lyrics, couldn't make astounding beats, I mean, it just wouldn't be the same. But with those 4 things all put together, the dude is an absolutely phenomenal artist, and I absolutely love the music that he has made. In fact, my favorite songs from Corpse would have to be Fast, Cabin Fever, Miss You, and of course, E-Girls Are Ruining My Life. But look, if you have not checked out Corpse's music, he's also known as Corpse Husband on YouTube, go check out Corpse's music. This dude is on a whole nother level whenever it comes to the rap game. This dude right here is absolutely phenomenal in his craft. I mean, absolute respect to this dude. If y'all haven't subscribed to his channel, or at the very least heard his music, then please go do so.
4, I chose Sleeping with Sirens. And the song I chose, If I'm James Dean, then you're Audrey Hepburn. Okay, now, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a sucker for love songs. And if I had the guts to sing this song to someone that I love, I would. But I don't think my singing voice is that good anymore.
Number 3. At number 3, I have Poppy. Now look, for any of you who have been following my channel for any length of time, know that Poppy is one of my favorite artists of all time. Arguably my #1 favorite artist of all time. My absolute favorite songs from Poppy are I'm Poppy, Time Is Up, Interweb, Fill the Crown, Blood Money, I Disagree, Low Life, Aristocrats, Play Destroy, Poppy's remix of All the Things She Said, which was originally by the band Tattoo, Poppy's vocal cover of the Pokemon theme song, and of course her song X. Now look, regardless of what you think of Poppy's YouTube videos, I would certainly recommend checking out her music. I think she's a phenomenal musician, so go check her out and let me know what you think about her down in the comments section below. Nonetheless, let's hear who Mavis has at number 3.
Number 3, I chose Ginger, and the song I chose is Meditator. Okay. To be honest, Tatiana has fucking amazing vocals. She can sing and she can growl. It's like, God, what can she not do? Because it's just really beautiful how her vocal range can go from really, really soft and beautiful to really big graspy and growly, and I love that.
At number 2. At number 2, I have Criss Angel. Now, for those of you who only know Criss Angel as a magician, you are most likely very, very, very surprised at the fact that I have Criss Angel on this list at all, let alone being at number 2. Now, let me explain something real quick to all of you. Criss Angel is a phenomenal musician, but just go check out his songs called Down, Come Alive, Entranced, Nexus, and then the full version of the Mind Freak theme song. Just listen to those songs, but oh my god, this is some of the most philosophical, spiritual, shamanic music I've ever heard in my entire life up till now. Nonetheless, Mavis, who do you have at number 2?
Number 2, I chose Chelsea Grin, and the song I chose is Clockwork. Well, since Chelsea Grin is actually one of my favorite death metal bands, the reason why I chose the song Clockwork, because I really can relate to it on a personal level. Especially when the song talks about turning back time and you wish that you can change certain things in your past. But then again, if I were to change the events that have happened in my life, would I've learned anything? Would I've gained any experience? Odds are probably not.
At number 1.
At number 1, I have Tool. Some of my absolute favorite songs from the band Tool is Sweat, Part of Me, Stinkfist, Eulogy, H, Useful Idiot, 46 and 2, Message to Harry Manback, Intermission, Jimmy, D. Eruvan Setan, however that's pronounced, Push It, Cesaro Sumability, however that one's pronounced, Enema, Eons, Third Eye, The Grudge, Eon Blue Apocalypse, The Patient, Mantra, Schism, Parable, Parabola, Ticks and Leeches, Lateralis, Disposition, Reflection, Tread, Thiopidioid, however that's pronounced, Vicarious, Jambi, Wings from Marie Part 1, 10,000 Days, Wings Part 2, The Pot, Lip Conjuring, Lost Keys, Rosetta Stone, Intention, Right in 2, Vig Inti Tres, however that's pronounced, Latane Contre la Porre, however that one's pronounced, Mocking Beat, Chocolate Chip Trip, and last but not least, Numa. Nonetheless, Mavis, who do you have at number 1?
And for number 1, I have Ghost, and the song I chose is He Is. Now the reason why I have Ghost so high up on my list is not only because they're a fucking phenomenal band, but someone really special in my life introduced me to Ghost, and that was Zach. He Is actually one of the very first songs that Zach showed me, and it just holds a special place in my heart.
Alright everyone, so we do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to DMT Infinity if you haven't already, subscribe to Mavis, Sera if you haven't already, put a like on this video, and hit that bell notification button to be notified each and every single time that we upload brand new videos. And as always, I'm your host, DMT Infinity, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.